Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ashir Kirk here with Measure Tones Institute of Quran. And alhamdulillah, we have now reached our second lesson, lesson 2 of the Noorani Qaida series. So, in this series, you're going to have to pay close attention because now we are upgrading from the individual letters of the alphabet to connecting the letters so that we can recognize the letters when they are connected to other letters. So this one we're only covering 2 lines. So it's, hopefully it's not going to be too difficult. Now you will see some duplicates that are in different forms. I'll explain that when we get to them, inshallah. So pay very close attention. One thing to keep in mind is that you see there are different colors, right? So each of the colors represent a separate letter, a different letter, right? And so we see in like the second one, you see red, and you see a black. The red one is one letter, the black one is a totally separate letter. Likewise, you see black and green, green and black, right? And the fourth one, the green letter, that's a separate letter, the black one is another one, and so on and so forth. So keep that in mind moving forward. Listen to the way that I say it. Now, if you've already gone through this series, then one benefit you can get from watching this is learning how to teach it to others as well. Or not, let me not say if you have gone through the series, if you already know your alphabet in general and maybe learn reading a different way, then if you want to use this book to teach someone like your children or anyone in the community, volunteer to Sunday school or something like that, then this could help you with teaching other people, inshallah. So without further ado, let's get started. Bismillah. First letter, we're familiar with it from the previous lesson, and it is alif. So nothing has changed there. It's by itself. Next one, lam alif. I'm going to say that again. Lam alif. Lam alif. You'll sometimes hear people say it very quickly, lam alif, right? But lam alif, right? Because the first letter, the red one, that is a lam, and the black letter, that is an alif, excuse me. So next, again, this is also lam alif, but in another form. That's what I was talking about earlier. So yeah, this lam alif is the same as the one right before it, but it just looks differently. The red letter is a lam, and the black is the alif. Next we have ba alif. Ba alif. Ba alif, right? The first one, that green letter, that is ba, right? One dot below it. And the next one, the black letter, that is alif. So we have ba alif. Next, this is also lam alif. Yes, I know Arabic can be very complicated. We have lam alif in 3 different ways, right? MashaAllah. So so the red, again, this is the lam, and the black is the alif. So this is lam alif, and you'll learn how to read it as a word later on in the book, inshallah, in the series. So lam alif. Next one. So this one should be familiar from the previous lessons. This is lam by itself, standalone lam. So this one, again, this is also lam alif. If you notice, it looks very similar to the second one on the first row, right? But there's a little added tail behind it, right? That little tail is just signifying that this is how it would look if a letter before it was attached to it. So that's lam alif attached to a letter that's coming before it, whereas the second one at the top is the lam alif either standing alone or coming perhaps, let's say, at the beginning of a word. And I'll just stop there. There's more to explain, but I don't want to get it too complicated. I want you to keep your head on your shoulders, inshallah. All right. So that is also lam alif. Next, this is lam ha. I know that looks absolutely nothing like a lam, but it is lam ha. All right. So that red letter that you see there, that is a lam. You won't really see it looking like this too often in the standard Saudi Mus'haf, but you might come across it in some other copies, so it's just good to know. you don't see any dots or anything at all whatsoever on it. So that's how we know this is a lam. So lam ha. Next. So this is lam alif. They put it in a solid color. Now we're trying to upgrade you and not needing the color code to know what's what, right? So that thicker part on the that's going up towards the left side, that's the lam, and then the other one going up towards the right side, that is the alif. So this is lam alif. Looks just like the fifth one in the top row. Continuing on. All right, now we got three letters. Ba, lam, ba. Again, ba, lam, ba. So that first letter is a ba. The next letter is a lam, like the last one on the top row, right? The first row. That's a lam. That's how lam looks in the middle of a word. So, and then the last one is ba again. So ba, lam, ba. Right? We're gonna go back over this again, inshallah, so we can kind of see how it sounds going straight through. All right. So ba, lam, ba. All right. This next one. This is kaf. This is another way that kaf looks. Now you should be familiar with kaf from the previous lesson as well. This is another way that kaf will appear in the beginning of a word. We'll learn more about this inshallah moving forward. All right. And the last one, you're already familiar with that from the previous lesson. That is the original way that you learned that kaf looks, right? So that's kaf as well. All right. So let's now go through it a little more smoothly without the commentary in this second half, inshallah. All right. So now let's say it straight through. Alif. Lam alif. Lam alif. Ba alif. Lam alif. Lam. Lam alif. Lam ha. Lam alif. Ba lam ba. Kaf. Kaf. All right, now let's put that on repeat. Do that a couple times and you go ahead and practice that on your own, inshallah. So until the next lesson, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you have any questions for me, feel free to put them down below this video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, give your feedback, and yeah, jazakumullahu khairah for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.